It's Wednesday, November 18th. My name is Scott, and this is Relevantly Speaking. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's show. We appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your busy week to listen to our inane ramblings. Now today you may have noticed we've gone a bit casual. Facebook recently announced changes to their guidelines for sweepstakes and promotions. The changes mark a major shift from their previous policy under which companies could launch campaigns without any form of permission. Here's an excerpt. You may not administer any promotion through Facebook except that you may administer a promotion through the Facebook platform with our prior written approval. Such written approval may be obtained only through an account representative at Facebook. Now, obviously this limits Facebook's usefulness and adds a huge layer of red tape if you plan to do any sort of promotional campaign. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Leave a comment in our show notes. Now, for the last few years, we've been hearing about the year of mobile. Usually there's a lot of hype and then nothing. Well, this week we're talking to Lindsay Woodworth from a company called Tuergo to find out what's actually going on in the mobile space. Let's check it out.
Tuergo is a mobile technology provider, but we've got a background of an agency, so we can really help brands go start to finish creating and executing their mobile strategies. Well, what's cool about Tuergo is that we do have this comprehensive set of products and services, and through a few recent acquisitions, we now have all this in-house technology. What's really hot, so we've been doing mobile websites, we've been doing text messaging campaigns for a long time, but what's new is a lot of mobile couponing and ticketing. Everybody's talking about that. Retail brands are starting to feel that out. We have a couple good case studies in Europe and in India, starting to see that come to the U.S. And then also iPhone applications. We do smartphone applications in-house, but iPhone applications are definitely a hot topic right now. So I think there's a couple. I think that that brands might be rushing into it a little bit. They want to try to do mobile just to kind of check that box for their boss. That yes, I've done mobile. I've put out a keyword. I've hired a short code. But they're not really thinking through the entire end-to-end experience. What does it really make sense to the customer? Is it relevant to them? Is it easy for them to interact with? So there's one hurdle really for the brands to understand. Think about it end-to-end. And then the other is consumer adoption. So everybody text messages, but they may not quite be at that point where everybody understands texting a keyword to a short code and what that happens, and are they going to get spam? There's still a little bit of that hurdle. I think the younger crowd understands that a little bit better. They have a little bit more experience with it, so we still kind of have to jump that hurdle a little bit for the older folks. Well, it's interesting because we get that question all the time too. Was this the year of mobile? Was it last year? When is it going to be? And I think it depends on the sector. So the media and entertainment brands, they've been in the game for a while. They've run a lot of trials. They've made some mistakes. They're starting to figure it out, and they really see mobile as this integrated piece of their overall strategy. And now, they're starting to monetize it. Financial services, for example, they are doing some key things really well, but they're not leveraging everything you can do in mobile. Retail and travel, I think this is the year of mobile for that, or at least 2009, 2010. They're starting to develop those strategies, and there's a couple examples. Marriott is a great example. They did well, but it's not very widespread in the sector. So I think the people are going to figure out this mobile couponing technology. I think iPhone applications, 85,000, I think, 2 billion downloads. It's a little bit over-cluttered right now, in my opinion, so hopefully people will kind of get it right and the crap will fade away, and we'll get these really good quality applications that make sense for consumers.
That's our show for this week. We're actually taking next week off so that the Relevantly Speaking crew can enjoy the Thanksgiving holiday here in the United States. We hope that you get to do the same. My name is Scott. Thank you for watching.